Thanks, Lascan Corla. Taoiseach, another day, another devastating report predicting catastrophe for humanity if we continue on the track that we're on. The UN Environment Programme report on emissions gap says we're heading for 3 degrees. It says by 2030 we're going to have overshot the carbon budget to give us a 50% chance of avoiding 1.5 degrees, and then we're going to keep going. Antonio Guterres, the Secretary General of the UN, said that all of this is a failure of leadership, a betrayal of the vulnerable, and a large missed opportunity. Well, if he wanted to know why, I think if he listened into the debate in this chamber over the past hour, he would get an illustration of precisely what that looks like. A backbench TD from your own party, Taoiseach, calling for more drilling of oil and gas. The Taoiseach himself, just a few moments ago, saying basically that we can't have system change. System change takes time, and sure, Ireland only produces so many emissions, so there's only really so much we can do. A government that is committed to business as usual while the world burns, while we head towards absolute catastrophe for billions of people on this planet, including in this country, more floods, and then the impact of climate change worldwide in terms of droughts, famines, and so on. Why is it, Taoiseach? Why do we refuse to act? Why is it business as usual? Is it because the profits of the fossil fuel companies, the data centres, the big tech, the big agribusiness come before people and the future of our planet?
I didn't have a chance to read the Oxfam report. I have seen the summary, but I don't think it would be of a huge revelation to anyone that the richest people produce the most emissions. That they're the ones with the biggest houses, the biggest cars, the ones who fly the most. So it stands to reason that they would produce the most emissions, and there are all sorts of carbon taxes that now apply to people using fuel in their cars, ETS systems and so on. The evidence around wealth taxes imposed unilaterally by individual countries isn't good, tend not to raise very much money and tend to lead to wealth leaving for lower tax jurisdictions, and that would mean everyone getting worse off, which wouldn't help in terms of funding climate action.